All right, welcome back to Corona Combat, the Rapier Edition. In this video, we're going to be talking about fighting left-handed and also fighting with a rapier and dagger. But first, we're going to introduce another exercise that you can use this time to drill the attacks. Enjoy.
All right, welcome back to Corona Combat. Before we get on to what we're going to do this time, I wanted to show you another exercise that you can use to drill some of these skills that we've been learning. This is like the parry exercise, where you go through each of the parries, one, 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 two, and so on and so on and so on. But it's using our attacks and also with our movement. Right? So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going to each attack in the same way that we did with the parries, but you're also going to be moving. Okay? So grab your stick, grab whatever, get into on guard, and what you're going to be doing, like we talked about last time, you're going to be prepping and moving into an attack one and advancing again into another attack one. Right? Then you're going to go 1, 2. These are great for drilling the attacks, but also you get that feeling like you did with the parries of how you get from each attack to each attack. As you move, do keep with your point tracking. Make sure it's not crossing your partner's face, right? All right, so grab your stick. Here's what it's going to look like. Get it on guard, and you're going to be coming to my 1-1. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be in on guard, and when you prep, I'm going to retreat 1, retreat 1, right? So what you're going to be doing is you're attacking to here, right? So you are going to be, in order to attack 1-1, you're going to be prepping, and then once my parry starts, right, you're going to go advance. Advance, right? Because when attacks are connected, right, you'll make eye contact at the start of the phrase, but then you'll just go through the attacks that are part of that phrase, right? Good. Let's try that again. All right, on guard. So prep for a slash to 1, and then advance tink when that back foot hits. That's when you want to make contact. Boom. And then directly, boom, boom. Good. Again, I'm you. All right? Here we go. And advance, advance. Good. Let's try it again. This time, you come at me, and I will parry. Ready? On guard. Here we go. And you prep. And 1 and 1. Right? Good. Now let me show you what you'll do to get from 1 to 2. Right? So, to get from 1 to 2, and this is attacking a right-handed person's parry 1 and a right-handed person's parry 2. Right? So, on guard, here we go. Prep on this side, advance, around my head, advance. Right? That's one way. You can also go advance, draw it in, advance. Right? Either way. The only thing that you want to make sure you don't do from getting from 1 to 2 is advance, advance. Right? Make sure you don't go through your partner's eyes. Good. Now you try. All right? So you're going to be going from my 1 to my 2. I'm going to parry. Ready? On guard. Start, do your prep, and here we go. Retreat, retreat. Good. Now, from 1 to 3, I'm going to go prep for 1, advance around my head to 3. Same thing as 1, 2, except the 3 is higher. Let's try that again together. On guard. And advance 1, advance 3. Lovely. Now, let's try it again with me parrying. Grab your stick. So, your first target is right here. pocket offside, next target, mid bicep, sword side. So here we go. On guard, and you prep, and advance, advance. Good. Lovely. Let's continue with 1. If I'm going to attack to 1-4, I showed you how easy it is for me to attack to 1-4 versus how much energy it requires to parry 1-4. So here's what we would do. On the same side, I'm attacking there and there to your 1-4. So here we go. And prep, advance 1, advance 4. Boom. Yep. So you try it on me. I will parry for you. You'll be attacking. Ready? On guard. Prep your 1. Here we go. And boom, boom. Great. Now, I'm attacking 1-5. 1-5. Here we go. And I'll do it like this. Prep 1, advance, advance. Now, my wrist work there was simply like this. I just go here, and when I advance to 1, then I'll just drop it down and make my circle up as I advance to 5, right? So really it's just pop as you've done this, then drop it down and circle it up and extend the arm first, right? And then complete it to 5. Good. Now, you'll attack me. You're going to go attack here for the 1. And then the 5, you'll stop at least a foot above my head here. Yep. All right, good. On guard. So now, you prep. 1, 5. Lovely. Yeah. All right, now 1, 5A. 1 and 5A are on the same side, right? So all I'll do this time is I'm on guard, and I'll go prep, advance, swing it up, same side, advance. Right? Good. Again, all I did was pop, then swing it up, keep it on the same side, and pop it up. Right? Good. So now, try it on me. I will parry, you attack, and advance. Here. Ready? Good. And now, prep, advance, advance. Lovely. 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 And that's the whole exercise. And then you'll start with 2s. Right? Since attacking a right-handed 2 parry, a parry 2 is over there, and then a 1's over there, right? You'll just go on guard, advance, either draw it in, advance, or advance, round your head, advance, right? And you can do that with all of them. Just be careful how you're doing your, how you're tracking your point. Make sure you're always going around your partner. Somewhere down the road, I'll release a video that is just me doing the parries on all of these, right? In fact, I'll do both of them. I'll release a video where I'm attacking and then you get to practice all the parries for this entire exercise, and then I'll release one where I'm doing the parries and you can attack on all the exercises. But that's it. You can grab your little guy, your little drawing, put him on the wall in front of you, and just start and attack to his 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-5A, and all that stuff. Cool? All right. Now, for what we're going to cover today, I wanted to talk a little bit about attacking if you're left-handed. I mean, using a rapier if you're left-handed. My right-handed folks hang out because the skills that lefties will use to parry and attack is also the parries and attacks that we use when fighting with a rapier and dagger. Right? Because here, so in this next section, when I talk about left-handed parries, for all you right-handed people out there, just imagine that I have a dagger in my hand. Because dagger parries are the exact same parries as fighting with a rapier in your left hand, right? Because they're the exact same, right? So I'm going to put this down for now. I'll pick it up later and show you how to do the parries with the dagger. But for now, I'll talk about the left-handed people. But watch this and just imagine that you're using a dagger instead of a full rapier. In fact, if you want to grab a shorter stick, pause me and go grab a shorter stick. Right? That's about the length. Go grab a shorter stick and put that in your left hand. You can even put your other stick down and practice these parries as I talk through them. Okay? All right. Sweet. So, left-handed parries. A parry 1 guards your not weapon side, but your offside hip, right? So when I have the sword in my right hand, that is my left hip. But when I first taught these parries, you'll notice that I didn't say left hip, or if I did, please forgive me. I said off hip, because the parry description remains the same no matter which hand you're fighting with. So if I'm fighting left-handed, and again, for you left-handed people, how you get to on guard, make a 90-degree angle with your feet, left foot pointing forward instead of right, right foot pointing to the side, step up, apart, down. Same thing, except with my left foot forward and I'm holding the sword with my left hand. Right? This is your on guard if you're fighting lefty. Now, to do a parry 1, your parry still protects not your sword side, but your off side. So for right-handed, the off side is your left, but for you lefties out there, your off side is your right side. Again, don't worry about right-left. Think about sword side and off side. So, and the way you make the parries is the same as we did it for the right-handed people. Left-handed people, you just drop the point down, same thing. Turn your back of your hand to you as if you're looking at your watch. Make sure your fort is going to guard about that pocket height. And all you do is you slide it over, strong edge, and then back to on guard. Exactly the same. It just covers the off side, which for you lefties is the other side. Same thing with parrying 2. Parry 2 is sword side hip, right? So for a parry 2, you'll clear your partner, swing it down with your fingers facing you, slide it over. 2, back to on guard. 3, clear your partner up, break your wrist back so that the strong edge is facing to your left. Make sure your fort is going to catch the blade as it comes in. Make contact. On guard. A parry 4 for lefties still protects offside, mid bicep. So again, clear your partner, bring it up, punch it across. On guard. And again, always going down to on guard. 5, slightly sword side, head. Bring it back, make your angle by flipping your hand up, press it up. 5. Boom. 5A, draw it across just like we did before. It is protecting slightly on the off side, head. Bring it up. Boom. Exactly the same thing. Now, my right-handed people, the way you made those parries with your left hand, it is exactly the same. Here's the difference. We are in our right-handed on guard. So that our right foot is forward, our left foot is to the side. We're like this, right? But a parry dagger, a dagger parry 1, right, is offside from the dagger. So just as if you were fighting with only a left-handed rapier, off from the dagger side is your right side, right? So from on guard, if you want to do a dagger parry 1, again, you'll drop the point of your dagger. Oh, and you're holding it the exact same way that you do a rapier, right? Just hold it, strong edges facing away from you. Hold it with the same amount of strength that you're holding your rapier. Exactly the same. Now, so if you want to do a dagger parry 1, you make it the same way that you make a normal parry 1. Drop it, turn back of your hand to you, slide it over. Now, for a dagger, think of this as all fort. Since it's about the third of a size of a sword, this is a parrying dagger, and it's stronger, it's thicker, and that's what it's for. You will occasionally do attacks with a parrying dagger, but a parrying dagger is, not surprisingly, mainly for parrying. Right? Good. So here we go again. So, to do a dagger parry one, drop the point. Flip your back of your hand to you, slide it over. Stabby stab. Right? Now, back to on guard. If you want to do a dagger parry 2, same thing. Sweep it up, your fingers are facing you, slide it over. Boom. Dagger parry 3 is dagger side, mid bicep. Dagger parry 2 was dagger side, hip. Good. So, dagger parry 3, up, break your wrist back, slide it over. Dagger parry 4, off side, mid bicep. Dagger parry 4, bring it up, punch it across. Dagger parry 5 is blade side, slightly, head. So dagger parry 5, flip it up, pop it up. Dagger parry 5A, cross it over, small window, but there's still a window there, and prep it up. Yep. So all these parries, left-handed folks, that's what you do, but you're in your left-handed on guard with your rapier. Right? Right-handed people, you're in your right-handed on guard, but you're making all your dagger parries that same way. Now, very briefly, left-handed people, yes, you can fight with a rapier dagger too, and you'll just be doing the way we learned all of our right-handed parries. You're doing them with your dagger, right? It's just shorter. That's the only difference. So you are in your left-handed on guard, right? And so to do a dagger parry 1 fighting left-handed, all you do is you simply drop it down, back of the hand to you, and it slides over to the off hip from a left-handed stance, and then back. Dagger parry 2 fighting left-handed, sweep it down, fingers facing you, down like that, on guard. Left-handed dagger parry 3, dagger side, mid bicep, up, break your wrist back, slide it across. Boom. Dagger parry 4, up, punch it across. Sorry. Dagger parry 5, flip it up, boom. Dagger parry 5A, flip it up, boom. Right? Rapier and dagger. Now, like I said, you won't often attack with a dagger, but sometimes you will. So you should pay attention to this next part, right-handed people, because the way that you attack with a rapier, when you do attack with a dagger, you'll use these same techniques. All right? So, left-handed people. Again, we learned these techniques depending on the side that you're prepping, right? If you prepped right-handed for a slash on your same side, on your blade side, you're in supination, your fingers facing up. If you prep for a slash on your off side, you're in pronation, back your hand facing up, fingers facing down. That's true left-handed. If I prep for an attack on my sword side left-handed, I'm in supination, fingers facing up. If I prep an attack off-side left-handed, I'm in pronation, hand facing up, fingers facing down. Now, here's the thing we said about attacks, right? I'm always attacking to my partner's parries, right? So whether you're attacking left-handed or right-handed, you are going to their parry. So if I'm attacking a right-handed person's parry 1, right, which is how we all started to learn these, right, and I'm attacking left-handed, I'm still going to the same place, because a right-handed person's parry 1 is there, on that side. So if I'm attacking, fighting left-handed to a parry 1, right, and I'm going to slash to a parry 1, right, I will prep over here, and then advance and attack to their parry 1. Right? If I am a right-handed fighter, and I'm attacking to a right-handed person's parry 1, right, that's over there still. So even though I've switched hands, I'm still attacking to the same place. That's a parry 1. So, on guard, prep, boom, boom. Now, if you are attacking a left-handed person, it just gets flipped. Because a left-handed person's parry 1, right, is here, on this side over here. So all these attacks are going to your partner's parries, and your partner's parry's position, the position of the parries, will depend on whether your partner is left-handed or right-handed. But we're going to assume, since we've been working through these videos as if the defender is right-handed, we'll keep there for now, right? So, left-handed peeps, let's do that attack 1 again, right? So, prep over here, 1. If I want to do a 2, that's where a parry 2 is for a righty. Now, I'll prep supination over here, advance, boom. A 3, same side, supination high, advance, boom. A 4, over there. Here, supination, pronation high, advance. A 5 is there, so I will curl it on this side, advance straight. 5A is over there, I'll curl it down on this side, advance ting. Right? Good. So, lefties, let me do this for you. I'm going to parry 1, back to on guard, parry 2, back to on guard, 3, 4, 5, and 5A. I'm going to fight right-handed, right? So you know where my parries are. It's going to be here first, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here, right? So, for my left-handed people, or people who want to practice left-handed, grab your stick, let's get to on guard. Ready? Here we go. And you prep, ting. Back to on guard. 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 Good. Very good. Same moves, but those are the concepts that you need to keep in mind. Whichever hand you're fighting with, if you prep a slash on that sword side, your hand is in supination. If you prep a slash on the off side, pronation. Either way. Sword side, supination, off side, pronation. Right? Now, thrusts. It's the same idea. Right-handed thrusts, we prepped on our sword side, hand in pronation, already pointing toward, in this case, a right-handed parry 2. Right? And then I just come through like that. Left-handed, same thing. I'm going to prep back in pronation, already pointing toward my target, which is in this case a right-handed person's 1. So I prep back and advance. Good. I'm going to attack a right-handed person's 2. Do the same thing. It's over there. Prep back, advance. 3, prep, advance. 4, prep, advance. And we will never, ever, ever, as we said before, be thrusting to 5 or 5A. Nice. Now, let me give you parries to 1, on guard 2, on guard 3, on guard 4. And you practice thrusting left-handed. All right? So, on guard, prep back in pronation, already pointing here. I go, come, boom. Back, prep back, pointing here, and go. Good. Prep back, pointing here, go. Prep back, pointing here, go. Yep. Now, Right-handed people doing dagger attacks, right? Same thing. If for whatever reason you in the fight are hung out and want to do something slashing or pokey with the dagger, same thing. Same preps, same preps. Like I said, usually since this is so much shorter, you're setting up something with your main weapon when you attack dagger, but the how of the attack is the same. So if you are in rapier and dagger right-handed on guard, /1, boom, /2, boom, /3, boom, /4, boom, /5, boom, /5A, boom. You usually don't do those because it's so small, but that's how you do it, right? And again, thrusts, same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Good. And so that's all that there is to it. Left-handed versus right-handed. When we get to things like ripostes, that does change up, like where you have to attack to, depending on whether your partner's right or left-handed. But as far as the basic attacks go, it's the same thing. How you make them, how you make the parries, how you prep the attacks. It's the same idea. All right. Hope that was helpful. See you next time.